Welcome, welcome to my series of videos on problem solving. I am Sudhir Mahale. I am a problem solving coach, and I have recorded many videos on problem solving. I do help working professionals to build their problem solving skills. And regarding my activities, you can visit my website. Details are given below, and you can easily explore whatever I have uh, doing on the subject. Now, up to so far, I have given videos on tools and techniques and whatever how to go about it and strategies for problem solving. But in this video now, I am going to talk about psychological aspects of the problem solving, or how your emotions are getting affected, and uh, how it affects on your career, on your attitude, and how you can boost, or you can your career also get spoiled. So depends on your attitude. So this video I'm discussing about how right attitude can help you in maintaining a good posture. Because see, work and pressure goes hand in hand. Any type of work, pressure will be there, and but problem solving is something special because it adds something more. Because we have to will be fall. Sometimes you will be battling a lone battle. So that situation often arise in problem solving, and that affects your emotions, and also introduces some negative stress on you. So let me share what I can about to tell you about these aspects of uh, problem solving under pressure, and how to develop a right attitude. So this video will be what overview of this video will be. Pressure and problem solving go in hand, but for if problem solving is concerned, then it is something special. So improper handling of pressure will lead to stress affecting performance. Pressure has to be handled properly, and pressure can be due to constraining conditions. For example, problem has to be solved, but without any cost to the product. Or it can manifest itself as an urgent demand. That is, say suddenly there is some quality problems, and you will have to recall large number of products from the market, and that recall and rectify the products, and then again go. It can be applied to the not only to the product, but only for the services also. For that, similar actions need to be taken urgently. So that adds additional pressure on the problem solver. So there are two sources of pressure: internal and external. So internal is mainly due to uh, your carry forward anxiety load you are carrying, and in the case of problem solving, in addition to the lack of problem solving and technical skills, because in your whatever domain it may be, finance or medical or any other engineering, uh, whatever field is there, that you must have domain specific skills. So otherwise you can't solve the problem. External source can be one of the major concern is the political atmosphere in the organization, because some of the organization are very political. Bosses are politics, playing politics with each other, and with the support of their subordinates, and that organization is going to be doomed unless it is not checked in time by the top management. But pressure is very individual experience. Different people will differ, react or respond to the pressure differently. And some people can take it depending on your anxiety profile. Your stress can be negative, and that will affect your performance. That will adversely affect your performance. You won't be able to solve the problem. You won't be able to respond properly to your colleagues. You won't be able to maintain good relationship with your colleagues. So pressure can become stress in can not only be negative stress in only high profile situation. That is not correct. It can be due to relentless daily grind of minor issues also in the service production shop floor. The supervisor there is under tremendous pressure to distribute the workload and then handling the labor union and all this thing, because nobody wants problem with the union. So and nobody wants to deal with the union leader, but they want uh, down the level supervisor has to be uh, vigilant and take care of all these issues. So that is creating tremendous pressure to the supervisor, and too much pressure and too often without chance to recover is a result of negative stress. There has to be some outlet. There has to be chance for recovering of the pressure. So work-related factor that can trigger pressure can be time-related. It can be due to overload. Overloads are again quantitative or qualitative, and relationship strain and competing in stress. Now, time-related is as far as problem solving is concerned. Everybody wants problem to be solved yesterday. So everybody is on your throat to get it resolved immediately. And quantitative overload can be due to ad hoc problem solving process. If you want to go after product, then you just go think of a solution, try to attend, implement it. Then again it backfires. It may create a new pressure or problem will create continue, and then you go on running behind that problem, and it will add a workload will increase, and then it will be uh, result in the quantitative overload of the work. Otherwise, in due to relationship also, uh, dealing with difficult colleagues, dealing with difficult boss, dealing with different other department heads in the organization. And if you're a small organization, uh, employing only 3, 4 people, then dealing with your owner. So, and that there is some cheaper workers are there, then you will have to dealing with difficult subordinates also. So, other thing is competing interest. That is your workload, work role is involved two different competing interests. That is, you have to solve the problem, and at the same time you have to reduce the cost also, or say you have to satisfy the customer, at the same time you have to satisfy the organization or satisfy your boss also. So these are the conflicting into work roles, and that create competing interests, and it introduces a lot of stress on you. So you have to take control of yourself and adopt attitude of control to control reaction to pressure. That is, you cannot control. You have to accept the fact that you cannot control everything. So that itself is establish a sense of calm to you, and controlling yourself under pressure creates healthy working relationship, and you will get support also, and that also reduces your stress. Be aware that pressure can make you lose control. There may be angry outbursts, and relationships can be spoiled within few seconds. So you have to be aware of these conditions when you will be losing control, and then you have to avoid that such situation. You may be seeing other people are controlling their behavior under similar condition very easily. But you cannot copy their method because everybody's story is different and it may boomerang on you. Also, some people try to delegate pressure down the line. They just say delegate the job or assign that was to some of the juniors in your team, and then put everything, tell everyone that now this person will be in charge of this solving this problem. But you cannot. You can delegate the authority, but you cannot delegate the accountability. You are accountable for that, and then you cannot delegate the pressure. You have to develop success mentality so that always you will think that I will overcome this. You can, under pressure condition, you can recall some earlier experiences of how you have handled the pressure situation. And suppose it has affected negatively to, then you will try to uh, avoid that type of negativity. And if you are successful, then you can use that, say, as a moral booster, say, I have handled this, I can easily handle this also. And that emotions that can be used for your advantage. And you have to keep on talking to, there is a self-talk, you have to keep on talking to yourself to have ability to succeed. I have ability to succeed and I will be successful. Prepare an affirmative statement to develop success mentality. Yes, I will solve this. Yes, I will do this. Yes, I have solved many problems like this. Or otherwise, this type of pressure is nothing for me. I can easily overcome that process. So focus on what you can achieve by using thought stopping statement. Suppose your thoughts start wandering, then you have to have a statement that every time you realize that your thoughts are wandering, then you can say, stop it. You have to tell yourself that stop it, don't go there. That's some sort of statement you have to use every time you see that your thoughts are wandering. So your thoughts, feelings, and action to demonstrate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have to use success demeanor to ensure that you are capable of person to handle this. So in summary, I can say that you have to maintain the right attitude to solve the problem under pressure. You have to recognize your triggers to pressure situation, and you have to develop mastery in domain-specific technical skills. You have to develop problem-solving skills. Create your stress profile where you can have a stress and where you can lose control, and how it can impair your performance. How to take control in your pressure situation, and you have to develop success mentality. In next video, I will be discussing about taking action while solving problems under pressure. So if you can handle the pressure properly, then you will be known as a dependable employee in the organization, and you have a great future if, to solve these problems.